welcome to another Before You Buy video. Forza Horizon 6 launches tomorrow, and the reviews are already calling it the highest rated game of 2026. IGN gave it a perfect 10, and the maps has 670 roads. Tokyo alone is 5 times bigger than any city playground games I've ever built. And here's the full breakdown of what's new, what's incredible, and what's still broken. Before you buy Forza Horizon 6, let's actually talk about what kind of game this is going to be. Who is it really for, and whether it's worth jumping in day one. Because let's be honest, Forza Horizon is one of those series where every game looks absolutely insane. Beautiful cars, crazy landscapes, music blasting, someone driving a supercar through a field like insurance doesn't exist, and suddenly everyone is like, yep, here is my money. But the real question is not just does it look good? Of course, it looks good. It's Forza Horizon. Looking good is basically its full time job. The real question is Forza Horizon 6 actually going to feel fresh enough? What do you guys think? Don't forget to drop it in the comments, yeah? But basically, what I'm saying here is it needs to give player a reason to explore, because this is where open world racing games can become dangerous. At first, everything feel amazing. You're driving through forests, mountains, cities, and coastlines. Then, after a while, if the world doesn't have enough personality, it becomes just a very expensive driving wallpaper. Pretty, yes, memorable, not always. So, for Horizon 6 to really hit, the map needs variety. Not just here's a road, here's another road, here is slightly wet road. We need proper identity. And we need long highway runs, mountain roads where one mistake send you into Shadow Realm, and off-roads areas that actually feel different. Whether that changes how you drive, and roads that make you want to turn off fast travel, because the driving there is actually the fun part. That is when Forza Horizon is. Okay, now let's talk about gameplay. Forza Horizon has always been in the sweet spot between arcade and simulation. It's not full hardcore sim racing where one tiny mistake makes you car spin out and it's like having personal crisis. But it's also not completely silly arcade racing where physics left the chat. It's accessible. You can play it casually, have fun, smash through fences, and still feel like a driving god. But if you want to take it seriously, tune your car, master braking lines, and adjust assists and properly race, the game gives you that room too. That's one of the biggest strengths of Horizon. It doesn't punish you for being casual, and it also doesn't completely ignore your skilled players. The problem is after multiple games, the formula can start to feel too safe. Now let's talk about some cons. There is one progression problem. One issue I had with the recent Horizon games is that they give you so much so quickly that rewards sometimes stop feeling special. You start the game within 5 minutes, it's like here's a supercar, here's another supercar, here's a house, here's a wheel spin, here's a Lamborghini, here's a hat, here's emotional support for confetti. And don't get me wrong, getting cars is fun, but if everything's handed out like free samples at Costco, the excitement drops. I want Horizon 6 to make some cars feel earned again. You know what I mean? I want progression that has weight, not painful grinding. Nobody wants to do a second job inside a racing game, but give me goals that feel satisfying. Make rare cars feel rare. Make building a garage feel like an actual journey. Give players reason to care about what they're driving instead of treating every car like one more collectible in a giant digital parking lot. Let's talk about cars and sound effects. This is everyone's favorite topic. This is obviously huge. Forza has always been stacked when it comes to cars. Supercars, hypercars, classic cars, off-road monsters, JDM legends, muscle cars. Weird little hatchbacks as well. That variety is one of the reasons people keep coming back. But at this point, it's not just about quantity. Saying we have 100 of cars is cool, but half of them feels like a menu filler. It doesn't mean much. What matters is quality, how they are detailed. Now let's talk about graphics and world details. Forza Horizon has been one of the Xbox visual flexes for the year. Even Forza Horizon 5 still looks amazing. The lighting, the weather, the environments, the car models, the reflections. It's one of the games where you can pause at any moment, accidentally create wallpaper. So Horizon 6 has high bar. So it just can't look slightly better. It needs to feel like a proper next step. And let's talk about multiplayer now. This is where a lot of people love Horizon or get annoyed with, because when multiplayer works, it's brilliant. Cruising with friends, doing races, messing around in ridiculous cars. That's peak Forza. But online racing can also become pure clown behavior. You enter a race expecting clean driving, and suddenly some guys uses your rear bumper as a braking system. Alright guys, we are at the end. So, should you buy the game day one? Here's my honest answer. If you are already a Forza fan, you don't probably need me to convince you. But if you are someone who got bored of Forza Horizon 5 quickly, then be careful. Don't buy purely because of the hype. Wait to see if the progression map gameplay loop have actually improved. Because if Forza Horizon 6 is just more Forza with better graphics, you might enjoy it for a weekend and then drop it. That's not worth the full price unless you love the formula. But personally, I think the game is worth buying because I'm confident in Xbox and the playground games to make a good game. So that's my take. Are you buying Forza Horizon 6 day one, trying it on Game Pass, or waiting to see if actually changes enough? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if this helped you, hit like, subscribe to Gaming Demon, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers!